Live then on iFollow to Luton Town fans around the world. It's manager Nathan Jones. It's a 4-1 victory over last season's champions. What a result tonight and what a performance from your boys.
Yeah, look, I thought they were excellent. Apart from the first half where they put 2 crosses in, and you know that's where we come unstuck. I thought we were brilliant. I really did. I thought we started really well. And I was just a bit disappointed that we didn't just go on from there, because having started so well and scoring so well and scoring it, and then great counter-attacking goal, and then we just seemed to take our foot off the thing. That's my only disappointment. But I mean, outstanding performance, and look, it should have been more. I mean, they came out. To be fair to them, they had a right goal, but it should have been more. We should have killed them off on a counter-attack. But 4-0, I'm delighted. 4-1, sorry, I'm delighted.
We've talked all season about scoring the first goal being so critical for Luton Town victories at time in the performance, and it happened tonight, an early one in both halves as well. But let's talk about the first goal. It was an Accrington Stanley free kick just outside our area, and what a breakaway that was. George Grant releasing James Justin, and a first-time ball for Danny to slot home.
Yeah, look, it's a perfect counter-attack really. So 2-3 passes, real cutting edge, scintillating movement, pace, touch, great ball, finish. Wonderful, wonderful. And a second half, we had 3 or 4 of them that we should have just killed them off. Collins had a chance at the end that's gilt edge, and that's my only disappointment. But to win 4-1 here, Accrington are a really good side. People say about Accrington, I say about a lot of stuff, and I know they play on certain things about them being little. These are a good side. They're a good side. They've got good players. They've got real continuity. The same team plays week in, week out. They know they've got a good team spirit. They've got a good coaching staff. They've got a system they all believe in. So these are a good side. Let's not get any bones about it. So to do that, because no one does it to them, they don't concede much. They've got one of the best defensive records. They always score a goal because they've got that quality. But tonight I thought we were absolutely excellent. In the second half, it was, I thought we were scintillating.
Well, you talk about that defensive qualities, but almost a quarter of the goals they've conceded this season in the league have been here tonight at Kenilworth Road.
Well, that shows what a performance it is. But look, we can do that to you, and if we'd been more clinical, Portsmouth would have had that, so would have Doncaster. There's a lot the teams would have had that done to them, but at times we can't score with everything. But I mean, I think we've scored something like 12-14 goals so far this month. We're a good attacking side, and they want to, and then even right at the end where they can throw in everything in the box. Put our head on the ball. Glenn Ray was outstanding again. Sonny Bradley was outstanding. Matty Pearson, apart from one misdemeanour, was outstanding. And I thought I was delighted all from start to finish with a wonderful performance and a wonderful win.
The one disappointment, obviously, the goal that was conceded. James Shea will look back and think he probably could have done better with that, having saved the first effort earlier from Zanzala.
Well, it's a replica. I think we've got to do better with that. 1, we've got to stop the cross. 2, we can't let Zanzala get in between us, because he's done it twice and we didn't heed the warning, and then we conceded. And it was a nothing. It was really nothing. Come from nothing and put a ball. We don't score from them. We have to earn our goals and so on. And that's the only disappointing thing, to be honest with you. But look, I don't want to take a gloss off a wonderful performance, a wonderful win, and against a side that are absolutely going. We seem to be coming up against everyone that's above us, and at the minute winning.
And an early goal in the first half, I mentioned already, an early goal in the second, and a terrific strike from Andrew Shinney.
Yeah, wonderful, and to be fair, we keep on about him, doesn't get enough, because he had one first half. It's a very tame left-footed effort, but that's what we do. As soon as we get that from him, he's some player, he ball carries, he's clever, he keeps you in possession, he sees things, he works, he's a tireless worker, and it's just we want to give him slightly more goals, and he's done that, and a wonderful finish.
And Danny wasn't finished. He wanted the goals on his second game back from injury, and a lovely breakaway again move that got Danny a simple chance for the second.
Yeah, look, it was a great finish, and as I said, we really wanted to press a little bit higher second half. We wanted to step on the gas a little bit, so that we knew that they'd want to come out and so on. But once we do attacking our end, and once we do step on the gas, we're a good side, and we did that. And I said I'm delighted for Danny, because he's had to be patient. He really has. We've had to wrap him up in cotton wool. Tonight he's on an absolute knife edge again with everything that's going on. But he's so important. He gets a hat-trick, and it's not his first.
And a header for the fourth goal as well to really seal the win.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, good set play routine. Great header from Sonny Bradley, put it right back in danger area, and Danny's there. And look, I'd like to say a complete performance, but it wasn't as complete as Saturday. But we obviously could have scored far more. And I said they had to come out, Accrington, and fair play to them. They're an attack-minded side. They want to win games, and they have. I mean, since the turn of the year, I don't think there's many teams in the world that's won more games than Accrington. So it shows what a wonderful performance it is. I mean, the difference between this time last year when we played them here was we had a little bit more clinical edge today, because they didn't have any more. They probably had more chances today than they did last year, but we didn't have that clinical edge last year, and we let them off the hook a little bit. And I credit them, that springboarded them to league title. But tonight I thought we were excellent. We really did.
And it certainly keeps up the momentum here at Kenilworth Road, particularly, doesn't it? 14 games unbeaten now. Some really good, great performances in that 14 as well.
Yeah, we've had some wonderful performances. I mean, last year we were a wonderful team. I mean, and Accrington must be some side to have kept pace with what we did last year, and to pip us for the title. They must be some side, and I give credit to them, because I voted for John as manager of the year because he's done a wonderful job. They're not because he's done a wonderful job on a shoestring budget. He's done a wonderful job with a group of players, and rightfully they won the league. So it shows just a wonderful record we have here. And I didn't want anything to be they were the last team to beat us here, then suddenly they do it again. So there's all sorts of things with tonight. But the most important thing was 3 points tonight, and we've done that going into the playoff places, which is it's early days, but it just shows we're in real good form.
And now, having played Accrington, we've played all of the teams that were in the top 6 prior to tonight, and that's some achievement. We've got that out of the way after the number of games that we've played.
Well, yeah, look, we sort of harped on about our start, and about, probably, as I said, I repeat my words from so many times. We had the hardest start of anyone in the league. The first 4: Portsmouth away, Sunderland at home, Peterborough away, sandwiched in between West Brom and away. It's such a tough start, but you've got to play them. And we had a look at the league, we've gauged the league, and we feel we're in a decent place. We feel we're a decent side. We know we've been planning for this league, and we're in a good place. Tonight's a wonderful night, because people talk about last year and about things, because that hurt us when we lost here last year. That hurt us, not just the feeling of the night, but also in the league, because that gave them an impetus to go on, and a real belief, and credit to them. I don't think they hardly lost a game from then till the end of the season. So it was one we had to put to bed, and I thought we put it back to bed in emphatic fashion.
Certainly did it in style tonight, Nathan. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
There's a few scenes at half time, obviously, where the management and the players went off, and I think their assistants being booked as well. What did you kind of have a view on that, and what did you kind of make of that?
To be honest with you, it was. I think the game was a really good game first half. I think it was a real tough, tense, tight game, and a few things happened in the thing. But I just think it probably marred what was a real good game. But that was all sorted out. Referee was excellent in terms of how he handled everything, and that was it. A few got booked, a couple of players got booked, I think. But look, it's a big game. It's a big game for us, a big game for them. It's a big crowd here, and so you expect things like that to happen. It didn't boil over, which was the main thing, and everyone goes home happy. Well, from us anyway.
Do you think what's worked in your favour that they've got the crowd up again and got the players up at half time as well?
I don't know, but look, it could work in their favour. They might want to upset us a little bit, but what we said was we've got to keep a cool head. We can't let anything happen and to sort of veer us from our focus and so on. And we didn't do that, and I thought we were excellent. I said we started, we got the goal early enough, and then we went on and really were a potent team second half, which was the main thing. And I said 3 points is the main thing, and as I said, we'll have to dust them down, and then we go again Saturday.
Sorry, can we start calling this place a fortress?
No, look, it's a lovely place to play football. We love it. We love our home. We love our home ground. We love the fans here. We think we play well here. So look, I wouldn't quite call it a fortress, but it's a difficult place to camp. It's a difficult place to play for us as well, because we have to keep our standards high. If we don't, and we've got nearly 10,000 that tell us.